For the past couple of weeks, South Korea has been battling extreme heat as countries around the world battle adverse weather conditions. This has prompted more people look for financial protection against the extreme heat and rain, what's called disaster insurance. Our Moon Hye-ryeon went out to investigate this trend and the current underlying issues.
When you think of extreme weather conditions, what image comes to mind? With the heatwave that's been gripping the country for the past 2 weeks, insurance companies and the government are working to provide financial support and compensation for damage that's been wrought by the weather, not just limited to flooding. This insurance company has recently released a new insurance package that's been garnering attention amid the increasing number of heat-related illnesses like heat stroke, as it covers health problems specific to different seasons.
You can receive 300,000 Korean won, or roughly $228 with this insurance plan if you're diagnosed with a heat-related illness such as heat stroke or heat exhaustion at a hospital or general medical practice.
But it's not just people that are suffering in this weather. Livestock such as the goats here have also been affected. Extreme heat causes them to become more aggressive and prone to fights among themselves due to stress. Combined with the physical effects of heat such as loss of appetite, the heat wave has resulted in losses that farmers with smaller farms have been unable to be compensated for.
Many goat farms in South Korea are run on a small scale, so we can't join the Disaster Livestock Insurance Plan.
The current Disaster Livestock Insurance Plan in South Korea is run and regulated by the Ministry of Agriculture, Food and Rural Affairs. And bee farmers too have found issues with it during their battle with the heat, as bees die from being unable to regulate temperatures inside melting hives.
Although bees are on the list of livestock that can be covered by the livestock insurance plan, it's impossible for us to claim compensation because, unlike cattle, we can't count the number of bees that have died. It's also not like all the bees die here. Some will die away from the hive.
The heat wave follows weeks of heavy downpours which cause damage to farmland and farm buildings, such as at this chicken farm. It's also far more humid this summer as a result of the rain, which means that diseases are being passed around more easily, as well as rendering water cooling systems like this useless.
Diseases like avian influenza are covered by the government insurance, but there are a lot of infectious diseases like the IBD that chickens are prone to that aren't.
So I visited the Agricultural Ministry to find out more about the current insurance plans available to these farmers. This plan was first made available in 1997 and has since come to include 16 different categories of livestock, including cattle, pigs, chickens and sheep. The number of farms that have applied for this insurance has grown steadily over the years, but grew exponentially in 2022, with the number of farms signed up to this insurance jumping by nearly 50%. The government is well aware of the problems raised by farmers and plans to implement necessary changes.
We currently cover the primary effects of natural disasters like heavy rain or heat waves. But we're also running a trial with insurance policies to cover infectious diseases among livestock by starting with cattle from 2021 until next year.
With climate change having a global impact, the ministry is benchmarking insurance policies abroad.
Disaster insurance is becoming important as a result of more frequent adverse weather conditions. That's why we're monitoring insurance plans in countries where this is already well developed, like the United States, to help improve our own.
As countries continue to grapple with the intensifying effects of global warming, collaboration across borders to provide financial protection for people and livestock affected will become increasingly crucial. Moon Hye-ryeon, Arirang News.